Do you want to learn how every single weapon, every single legendary weapon in Mineplex Clans works? Then subscribe and stay tuned for this video.
Been yearning for a mundane Minecraft experience, known as Mineplex Clans. Do you wish to be the leader of your own civilization and conquer others? Do you wish to become a tyrant and destroy everyone in your path? Well, you're going to need to learn how to do it. So this is How to Mineplex Clans. And let's jump right into this. What is up, humans? This is the Diamond Invader, and welcome back to How to Mineplex Clans. Now, this one is going to be a voiceover episode, which is actually going to be one of my first. I usually just record my reactions live, but hey, this is the first time for everything. So, I'm going to attempt this, see what I can do. I wanted to attempt this because it is the first time having every single legend in the game to show off. Alright, so the magnetic maul pulls your enemies closer. This is great if you have a moat. It's basically Thor's hammer, except it doesn't summon lightning. So it pulls folks closer to you if you right click. It has about a range of 15 to 30 if I remember correctly. So it will pull anyone, your clanmates or enemies, closer to you. That is my favorite legendary in my opinion, and it is also the most useful one in my opinion as well, especially if you have a moat. I already showed you the tooth the last time. Now I don't know if it will be the last time because I don't know if I'm gonna use this one for the final episode since it is the best one in my opinion, or just use it immediately since it is, again, like the best episode, so you can see it faster. But let's show this tooth again. That's what I am doing about now. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going outside to show it. I was attempting to show how fast it could go in here, but it doesn't seem to work in there. But in any body of water, it makes you go extremely fast, like you're the Flash. Or in this case, like you're Aquaman. So, this gives you water breathing. Sometimes you can glitch and see other parts of the planet through this. But, most importantly, you go extremely fast and do an extreme amount of damage in the water. I believe it does 8 normally and does 13 to 15 when in water. So if you're fighting anyone that's surrounded in an ocean for some reason, bring yourself this legendary and it will be extremely useful, as well as for crossing any ocean. I described it there because I thought, hey, this is going to be uncommentated. I decided let's do this instead. The Great Lands is basically like a tooth, except they're able to do that on land given extreme speed. So basically it makes you a little cockroach. It makes you extremely fast like a cockroach, so this will be quite nice. It will cause a whole bunch of speed. Like so. Now this, I believe, is about 5 times the normal speed, either that or double the speed. But it is a definite speed increase, and I think just as fast as a 3-speed horse mount, which is the fastest you can get in clans. What I should have done was go there and test how fast I can go with that on a horse. I can test that right now, but I think if I remember to do it, I'll do it after I finish recording this one. And if I have the time. Yeah, well, I got me a new one. So it's okay past me. You're good. You're fine. Okay, so this wind gives you the ability of flight, but not the creative flight. Predicted what I was gonna say when I said it already ages ago. It's a special kind of speed boost. Basically, it allows you to leap through the air. Why is special kind blocked? Alright, but either way, it allows you to leap through the air and makes everything quite nice. Occasionally, if you get to the good enough position, you could actually fly to spawn with this. It's fairly difficult to do, and I think you need someone to fireball you up, but it is possible. Okay, so here's more flight simulations of this legend. And I forgot to mention that it also negates every single bit of fall damage. So it's going to... Man, that dinosaur is dancing good. Alright, pay no attention to that. Let's see. So it makes you... That's the best way to fly it, in my opinion. To allow it to not run out of energy as quickly. So you can get slightly further. And this is how fast a tree mount goes. A tree horse mount. Speed tree. So yeah, it's about as fast as the lance. Again, if I remember, I need to test this. If I quickly join this to see if I can spot the... Where the heck? Alright, I just need to see if I can spot where it is to test the lance with the horses. Okay, I'm gonna need some room for this. Let's see, okay, looks like this has the most space, so let's test this. Alright, we've got a speed tree mount. This is how fast it is normally. We've got a great lance, faster, but let's combine the two. Does not seem to make it any faster. What a shame. Alright, let's put this back and log off for now. Okay. Well, just needed to add that in. Okay. This is for the rune pick. This is one of the best legends in the game that is a passive legend known as the rune pick. It can speedily break almost anything. Instantly breaks dirt and almost instantly breaks wood. Lawn with a right click, it can instantly break stone, any kind of ore, and basically anything except for bedrock and I believe obsidian. It's fairly difficult to find obsidian, so it happens sometimes. This is someone that's been harassing me for a year, so this is gonna be fun. Okay, so this is like one of the easiest ways to use a ruined pick when you want something cleared fast. That is quite good. You also get haste, so if you switch to a diamond pickaxe, for example, you can actually get a whole bunch of... You will actually still get haste for a few seconds, which means you can break stuff really fast with a diamond pickaxe as well. However, doing it that way would be more prone to glitches and stuff, which is really not ideal. Breaking glass is such a satisfying noise though. Okay, so that's just breaking it. I may cut some of this part out of the video, but I'm just gonna sit and enjoy this for a bit. Maybe speed it up. Yeah, that's the ticket. So I remember selling this base afterwards. Basically every item that is sellable. It was worth almost nothing. Two, 660, 30, 110, 700. That was not much. Should I start my new series on here or a different server? More on this new series. Now, this new series is going to be quite a good one, possibly. So, the basic idea of it is, I basically become a shop. I'm not going to tell you anything else because that video is coming out soon or possibly before this. Mineplex clans, hardcore, completely armorless, never wearing any armor whatsoever, and only fighting folks with wooden swords. Yes, wooden swords, and my goal is to get to 1 million coins without cashing anything out. Yup, this is Woodcraft Survival. Who knows, but it is going to be quite nice, and it's going to be a Mineplex clans related thing. The Broadsword basically turns you into a turtle temporarily, allowing you to attack at increased speeds and have extreme defense through regeneration. Basically like Wolverine, the cartoon. / live action. But not the real life one. As far as I know, they do not regenerate their limbs. And so I sped the video, I'm watching it up. So that's why it's gonna look a bit fast. Follow me and protect me in case I die. So I'm going to use it to attack a mob to see exactly how good it would be. He started chasing him. It also heals you a bunch. This specific legend would be very useful if someone is 2 versus 1 in you. And from what it seems like, there's also no waiting time. That was random. And thank you to Roman Neptune, for donating his hyper for this video. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. Okay, so this hyper Rustin did not work on video, but what the basic idea of it is that, so this gives you increased speed, not as much as the lance, but it does do that. It also gives the flashing screen effect when like the stutter effect when an assassin kit hits you. You know, when it makes the screen shaky and can barely move. This legend does that, but with any kind of armor, to my knowledge. I don't know. This isn't really my ideal legend. I prefer the Maul or the Wind. But from when I used it, that's what happened, so yeah. yeah, what I said back then. Oh, there's a mob. Okay, let's go get that one. Okay, there we go. So basically it does that. Right, and we give the guy his hyper back. Thank you again. Thank you again to Roman Neptune. It is greatly appreciated that you let us use your hyper to make this video. Thank you again. And now we showed basically how every single legend works, except for the site, now that I think about it. But I did show it in a live stream that I did once, so I'll have to pull that up again. Well, not a live stream, but a collab. Yeah, that could be useful. I could just pull that up since I think it was commentated as well. Alright, so we basically got this, and it is excellent. And these are all the pictures I am taking with it, posing for the screenshot I'm going to take and use to make the thumbnail. It's going to probably get a lot of clicks, but you know my expectations. It's probably not going to get a dang one. So this is going to be quite interesting to me. Quite interesting indeed. Yeah, I still didn't do that, so maybe one day I can, and that could be the actual last episode. But as of right now, the last episode is something either you really want to do in clans or you really don't want to do. But it is something you would want to see nonetheless. So, if you enjoyed this video, this was 22 minutes long, but I've cut it down to 15. Excellent. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to throw the like button and invade the subscribe button for more videos such as this one, and share this with your allies. And until next time, Invader out. Sup humans, welcome to the outro. Subscribe and like the video. Share this with everybody that you know. Until next time, I gotta go.